single stick combination, we are going to do a takedown. And as the weapon is actually better suited for striking than takedowns, I need to explain my reasoning. If, for example, me and my friend, me and my wife, doesn't matter who, is in a situation where we can work well together, it helps if I have a restraining technique against the person breaking into my house. So someone attacks, and if me and my friend can work well together by doing a strike, getting in position, locking the person in place, and having my partner be able to do their job on that side, then takedowns and restraints with the single stick is a valuable tool to have. But understand, if there's more than one opponent, getting into a grappling position with one guy while the next guy stabs me in the ribs is a terrible option to have. So, knowing takedowns, very important within any fight. Understanding when to use them, more important. So, our movement will be, again, the weapon away from our opponent, left and out. We engage. 1. We strike. Let's say that the strike got them against their head and it stunned them. It didn't knock them out. Because if it did knock them out, I'm ready for the next guy if there's another person. I hit. I slip the baton or single stick around to my opponent's left arm. I engage the right arm with my body. I trap around and I pull to me. So what I want is my opponent's arms like this. I want to be constricting above the elbow. Don't go below the arm here. Go above the elbow and lock the arm in place. Pressing just on that nerve ending there. Pulling in. So there's some movement, but there's a whole lot of pain happening here. If this gets a bit too complicated, don't go higher. The higher you go, the more easily your opponent can slip out. So generally, if you could get just above the elbow onto that nerve, go for it and press as hard as you can. Otherwise, go just below the elbow and try and pin the arm against your opponent. But also don't go too low, as then your opponent has the elbow to pull out. So that general area there is the best spot to pin the arm. Although at 100 miles an hour in a fight, go for middle of the body. Kind of think right there, more or less in line with the solar plexus, that's enough. So from here, 1, move around, pull in. Get your head behind the shoulder. You don't want to be in front here, it gives too much of a gap, give your opponent a lot of possibilities. So your head goes behind the shoulder, your arm constricting that baton around your opponent's arm. Now from here, you're going to slip your right leg behind them, and at the same time, you're sliding the baton. Well, actually, you're pulling with your left arm, as if you want to put your right arm around their necks. And now where you want to go is with the right arm control your opponent's neck. Almost imagine that you're on your way to a rear naked choke, although it's not really that. But get the bite of the arm into the neck. So from here, 1, 2, constrict, hook behind, pull the arm, you're around the neck, and then from that position, take them down to the floor and restrain them. So let's do that one more time. We engage, we strike, we constrict, we trap, and we take the person down. Practice that against the bag, and then in the next video, we'll look at how this looks like against an actual human. For our first single stick combination, Sensei Mick engages. As he engages here, I'm going to start striking, and I'm going to end with my kesoj. So I'm striking into the crook of the neck. From here, usually this is done when you have a partner that can assist, but once I've struck here, I'm going to move to the side, and I'm going to restrain my opponent like a bear hug from the side. Then I'm going to slide my right arm with the bite into the throat, pulling with my left against that stick here. Then I slide my right leg behind the leg, and I take my opponent down to the floor. Let's just do that one more time. As I'm here, sensei Mick engages, and I will strike and strike, move to the side, restrain the arm, slide the arm around, move my body behind, and then take the person backwards down to the floor.